Hello, I'm Abhinav Gupta and welcome to the Daily News Bulletin of Jagran English. Let's begin with the first big story of the day. The ongoing political crisis in Karnataka worsened today after independent MLA and small-scale industries minister H. Nagesh resigned and withdrew support from the Congress-JDS coalition government in the state. Moments after tendering his resignation, Nagesh said that he is ready to extend support to the BJP. This was followed by resignations from all the Congress ministers in the state in an attempt to placate the rebel lawmakers. According to reports, the coalition government has offered ministerial berths. Media reports suggest that more resignations from the Congress and JDS legislators besides the 13 who have submitted their resignations are likely to come today or tomorrow. This was followed by resignations from all the Congress ministers in the state in an attempt to placate the rebel lawmakers. According to reports, the coalition government has offered ministerial berths to them. Meanwhile, media reports suggest that more resignations from the Congress and JDS legislators beside the 13 who have submitted their resignations are likely to come. With Minister Nagesh resigning from Kumaraswamy government and announcing support to the BJP, the JDS Congress tally has come down to 105, while that of the BJP has gone up to 106. The JDS Congress government in Karnataka plunged into a crisis last Saturday with 13 MLAs of the alliance submitting their resignation to the speaker. Moving on to the next big story, 29 people were killed and 18 others injured after a state-run bus skidded off the Yamuna Expressway and fell into a large drain in Uttar Pradesh this morning. The bus was going from Lucknow to Delhi and had at least 50 passengers on board. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has formed a committee to probe the reasons behind the accident and directed it to submit a report on the same. Meanwhile, the Uttar Pradesh Roadways will pay an ex gratia of Rs 5 lakh to the next of kin of the deceased. The Janrath bus of the Uttar Pradesh Roadways Awadh depot was going from Lucknow to the national capital's Anand Vihar ISBT. Accidents have been on a rise on the Lucknow-Agra expressway of late. Last week, the Uttar Pradesh government said that drivers will have to pay a fine for speeding if they cover the 302-kilometer stretch from the Lucknow toll plaza to Agra in less than 3 hours. In another major development, after proving their dominance in the league matches, two-time champions India will now look to brush aside New Zealand and book a final berth when the two sides face off in the first semi-final at the Old Trafford in Manchester tomorrow. All-round performances and some individual batting prowess saw India top the World Cup 2019 league stage. However, with the number 4 conundrum is still unsolved and middle order woes mounting, India will fancy their chances against an unstable New Zealand. The 2015 World Cup runners-up will be wary of India, especially after registering a slump in performances during the concluding stage of the preliminary round. India, whose league stage match against New Zealand was washed out, have suffered just one defeat at this World Cup so far against England and ended up on top of the 10-team group stage, making them strong favourites to beat the Black Caps. In another big story, days after heavy rainfall in Mumbai and Pune left at least 40 people dead, the monsoon is rearing its head once again in the country's financial capital. All flight operations were briefly suspended at the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj International Airport today due to heavy downpour. Several airlines, including SpiceJet, have asked passengers to keep track of their respective flights. Waterlogging and heavy traffic jams also brought the city to a complete halt today. Early morning traffic jams were witnessed at Bandra, Santa Cruz and Vilepale, with office goers reporting a travel time of 2 hours between Borivali and Bandra. Meanwhile, Delhi and adjoining states are likely to receive heavy to very heavy rainfall in the next 24 hours. The weather forecaster also said that conditions are becoming favorable for further advancement of southwest monsoon into remaining parts of Haryana, Punjab and some more parts of Rajasthan during the next 24 hours. With this, I conclude the Daily News Bulletin for today. We will be back tomorrow with more big stories of the day. You can log on to english.jagran.com to track all developments of the day. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook and YouTube. Thank you and goodbye.